Welcome to Language Master Education Academy. We provide training on language courses like Core Java, Advanced Java, web development on PHP, as well as C and C++ language. Not only this, we are also working with projects, minor and major projects. I hope that constant at values that does not change their value during program execution. There are two types of constant. One is called predefined, number two is user defined. So predefined constants are different types, like a numeric constant, like all the numbers, which includes all the positive numbers and negative numbers, which are called the integers. Now coming to the decimal constant at the real numbers. These all are also called the real numbers. Decimal number are also called the real numbers. The real numbers having two types. Okay, real numbers are two types. One is called standard representation, another called the scientific representation. See, this is scientific representation having e for exponent. So while working with Java, we will get so many large values, and these large values will be represented by e, or e can be e means that is 10 to the power, which is equivalent to 54.6 into 10 to the power 12. Okay, this is in minus 10 to power minus 15. Okay, now the one is called a standard representation, another called the scientific representation. Now coming to the character, we are discussing about the character constant that includes all the symbols and characters that used in our English language. All the characters are enclosed between single quote. All the characters are enclosed between single quote are the character constant. See, to work with the character constant, we can the character can be used. Number one, a simple character. Number two is a escape sequence. Escape sequence characters. Number three is ASCII code. ASCII code. All these things are included under this character constant. All these three things are going under the character constant. Let us discuss more details at the window. This is my program. Okay. Now I am defining or to define a variable using character. So we can use a character data type character. Let's I am writing a equal to say single capital A. Also writing b equal to small a. Also write c equal to say 97 and character d equal to say 122. C character e equal to say I am writing 0 x 0041 like this and let's we want to print system dot out dot println. Okay, small a plus little space plus little space, then plus b, then plus little space plus c plus little space plus d plus little space plus e. Okay, so I have separated all these variables with a space. Okay, a plus space plus b plus, so means that the plus is used here as a string concatenate, means adding two string, that is called string concatenate. Add the two strings are called string concatenate. Now I want to print that it will not add 5 plus 6 plus 7, it will add the string. I will explain more details. See what type of result I am getting here. For character A I am getting capital A. For B also I am getting small a. For C, for 97 we are getting A. For getting 97 we are getting A. How it is? Because this 97 is not a number. It treat as a ASCII value. For character D, 122, that represent Z, small z. I will tell you how it is. And also represented one hexadecimal number. This is called a hexadecimal number. Okay, 0x0041. 41 represent the capital A. This is a Unicode. This is ASCII code. I will tell you the difference between Unicode and ASCII code here. This is a simple character A. This is another character small a. This 97. This 122. This represent a ASCII Unicode. This is Unicode character. This is ASCII code character. So what is this ASCII code character? You know, ASCII code characters present from, actually total present from 0 to 255. That found in English language. That found in English. Okay, but why the Unicode? To, you know, Java is support 13 different language. Java support 13 different language. So all these characters are not present in Unicode, ASCII code, so that the Unicode character is extended. Okay, I am coming to the points. Now the ASCII code, see, to represent capital A to Z, we know 65 to 90. This is the ASCII code of the capital A to Z. Small a to Z, we know small a to Z 97 to 122. What is this? For A, capital A, we use 65. For B, 66. For C, we use 67. As shown, for capital Z, we will use 90. Similarly, for small a, we will use 97. We have used here. C, we are getting the small a. Okay. And for 0 to 9, that is 48 to 48 to 57. These are the ASCII code we have to remember. As you know, we are working with English language. We are working with high level language. The high level language support ASCII code because we all the things are writing capital and small numbers and some special characters like square bracket and curly braces. These all brackets are also used. But we won't need to remember here the ASCII code. Similarly, there is a features of Unicode also. But Java support Unicode. Similarly, there is a code for A to Z, capital A to Z. There is a code for small a to Z. Then again for 0 to 9 and 0 to 9 in English. But also they are supporting for Hindi, Odia, Telugu, Bengali. What are the different international languages are there? These all languages Java support. Okay, so I have given one example here for Unicode that present from 041, that is from capital A. If you want to know more details, we can also, okay, now go through this program. We can get it. What are the Unicode characters are there? Before telling this all, I want to say you one more things. Let's say I am using a arithmetical operator A equal to A plus 1. So what you are thinking? I am writing here A equal to capital A. A रो value कौन? A रो value एबे हला इटी कौन? Capital A. A रो value जदि इटी capital A हला, ओके देखो एठी हमें यूज कले कैरेक्टर A equal to capital A लिखिले. कैरेक्टर A equal to जदि capital A लिखिले, हमें A equal to A plus 1 करिबा. जदि A equal to A plus 1 करिबा ताहले कौन हबो? A रो वैल्यू कौन अछि? A रो वैल्यू अछि कैपिटल A प्लस 1 कले कौन हबो? कैपिटल B हबो. मन कर मु एठी लिखिबी C. सो A रो वैल्यू कौन अछि? C plus 1 D. Yes, because how it is possible? Because it treats, these are not the single character, they add with the ASCII value. से कौन करछि तार वैल्यू सहित से ASCII वैल्यू सहित ऐड करछि. Let us check this. Okay, system.out.println and A. Okay, so now getting the result. Okay, see how I am getting the result here. We are getting the result here. D, character A equal to C. We have taken, I mean नहीं थे कौन character A equal to C, but it plus plus करियर सी कौन है गला D. means it increased to next character D. Means I am जानी पाली जे we can perform the arithmetical operation like plus, minus, multiplication, division. Okay, I want to show you one more trailer here. For that may not be idea to you. तो मुझे टिके बुझो जे तुमको से यूनिकोड कैरेक्टर्स रे प्रिंट करिया पाए हला मने करो आई वांट टू प्रिंट 50 यूनिकोड कैरेक्टर्स आई प्लस हला सो इट विल प्रिंट system dot out dot println e रो वैल्यू मु नै कैपिटल ए then e plus plus, so you will able to know what are the unicode characters. प्रिंट खाली देवा सो देखो केमती प्रिंट कला यूनिकोड मु प्रिंट करछि हला दिस इज ई स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 41 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 धीरे जेड पर्यंत कला जेड पर किछि स्पेशल सिंबल्स आसिला हला किछि स्पेशल सिंबल्स तापर पुणी स्टार्ट हैला स्मॉल ए बी सी डी एफ जी एच आई जे के एल एम एन ओ पी क्यू आर जेड तापर पुणी आउथरे ब्रैकेट स्टार्ट हेले आई हैव यूज्ड हियर यूनिकोड सिस्टम that represented in hexadecimal number. तम माने सब जदि बाइनरी नंबर ऑक्टाल नंबर हेक्साडेसिमल नंबर निहाती भाव रे कंप्यूटर रे पढ़ी थिबो जदि के पढ़ी न ताहेले मु गोटे एक्स्ट्रा क्लास रे ए सब बुझे देबी व्हाट इज बाइनरी नंबर व्हाट इज ऑक्टाल नंबर व्हाट इज हेक्साडेसिमल नंबर हला बे सो आमे इठी बुझी पाले जे ना जावा सपोर्ट दी ASCII कोड कैरेक्टर्स and also the Unicode characters. What is the difference? Mane rakho the ASCII code characters only used in English language, only for high level language English language. Unicode character support all type of language. So Java uses Unicode characters. हला एतिकी थिला बे हमरो character पाई. Now we are moving to escape sequence constant. मोडी तीनटा पॉइंट कहि थी. Simple character. Now coming to escape sequence characters. So escape sequence characters माने So escape sequence characters are the non-graphic characters. Non-graphic characters mean these characters are used to print the messages on the screen that will reflect only on computer screen. Okay. So I will show you some examples of a escape sequence constant. Then you can able to know. हमें समझते से जानी पारिबो escape sequence character केमती यूज होची. मने रखो escape sequence characters गुडिको print screen it used to format the output screen. Format the output screen. For example, देखो एबे ए कोड टा मु लिखिची प्रिंट करची सब गुडी को all the things are printing in the same line, but if I want to use backslash n हला backslash n, okay, backslash n I have used it for a new line, and I have used one more escape sequence called one tab. This is one tab backslash t. These all are also देखो कौन हैला देखो इठी ऑब्जर्व करो फास्ट प्रिंट कला c, then coming to the next line print a b रो वैल्यू कौन अछि a, then again new line it comes to next line, then print c रो वैल्यू केते अछि 97. It does not print 97. Why it not printing 97? Because it is a character and c value is 97 means ASCII value. आमे लिखिथिले इठी small a to z हैला 97 to 122. Small a to z हैला 97 to 122. So 97 कौन हैला इठी 97 हैला small a. Okay, now I have given a d equal to 122, that is small z, but it not generate a new line. एठी न्यू लाइन हैला नाही कौन हैला because we have given it a backslash t means it gives some space, then z. Then again some space backslash t means in the same line it print. Right? So these are called the escape sequence constant. There are so many escape sequence constant are also there. So many escape sequence constant like a backslash n for a new line. Okay, backslash n, backslash t for a tab, one tab, then a backslash single quote, then a backslash double quote, then backslash backslash, then backslash a for allot. Hele these all are two characters, not one. गोटे अच्छी बैकस्लैश अच्छी ता सहित गोटे सिंबल अच्छी. So this is the two characters, but treat as a these all are treat as a escape sequence constant. मन रखो these are escape sequence constant or non graphic character constant. These are used only in print statement. So ए गुडी को को जगह यूज होची. These characters are used only in a print statement. The formatting the result को format करिया पाई हला. So while we are writing in print statement मन रखो system.out.println रे आमे एमदी बैकस्लैश n देई पारिया हला. This is clear. I am given a 1 minute time. If you have any doubts please ask. System is a predefined class. System dot s is capital. System is a predefined class. There is a output stream. Out is a output stream that connect to the output device through the system class. System class under रे गोटे out method अच्छी. Out method द्वारा ये print करची. तापर आउ कौन अच्छी ना, there is a lot of things I will show you later on. But now you go for println. Okay, go for println and any message. The message must be within double quotation. Number one. Number two, if you are using any variable, so the variable must be plus variable name. Plus variable name means message plus variable name. I want to write one more message with this. So I will write again plus then a message. See how I am representing here. भले कि देखो किमती रिप्रेजेंट कराई. फास्ट है मैसेज इज ए स्ट्रिंग प्लस ए वेरिएबल टाको सेपरेटली लिखिबो. देखो एबे ए कांसेप्ट जहाँ तुम पढ़ुच डाटाबेस कनेक्टिविटी कला बेले भी एमिति लिखिबा को पड़िबो हमको स्ट्रिंग. माने जाभार सर्वलेट पढ़िला बेले भी एमिति हमको कनेक्टिव प्लस ए प्लस साइन रो बहुत इंपोर्टेंस अछि. सो एठी भलो भाबरे क्लियरली बुझो ये होची मेसेज प्लस वेरिएबल सहित वैल्यू केबे भी सिंपल रे रहिबो नाही. ऑलवेज आमे आपको सेपरेट करिबा प्लस साइन यूज करी. वी विल यूज दिस or we will use the plus sign to separate between the variable and message. But all these will add together because the plus is treated as a string concat by concatenator. Concatenate means to concatenate means add. It will add the message plus variable plus message, and we will use the operate like escape sequence constant. We can use backslash n for a new line. If you want to give a tab, we can use tab. Mostly these two symbols are used for if you want to give a message. If you want to give a simple message within double quotation. See this. So backslash n देली सेति पई ये generate कला new line. Right? So एमिति we can मन कर ए मेसेज टाको मु डबल कोटेशन रे रखिया पई चाहूँ हैला. ए मेसेज टाको डबल कोटेशन रे रखिया पई चाहूँ. So what I will do, the backslash quotation and backslash quotation. If I remove the backslash, then it will display error. देखो now we are getting this double quotation and the message ऊपर हमें पाइले double quotation because of this escape sequence constant हैला. Sometimes we need these things. Okay, now coming to next topic. So we have covered the ASCII code and Unicode. Okay. Now coming to the string constant. String constant are the values. बाबा क्लास रे अछि मु तो देखिनी बहु अछि string constant are the values that must be enclosed within double quotation भलो भाबरे माने रखो if we want to use any string value we will use a predefined string class. This is a predefined class string. Hello my dear students. Okay, this is, and we can print system.out.println p, so it will display the message on the screen. Okay, and you can use escape sequence characters in between also. After hello you want to use a tab, mind here you want to use a backslash n, also you can use, no matter. Okay, so hello mind here, hello space mind here student, also you can remove this, no matter. Okay, so but the string must be enclosed within double quotation. Now coming to boolean. Boolean are true and false. You can write boolean x equal to true, boolean y equal to false. Also we can write boolean r equal to a greater than b. What is this a greater than b? It check the value of a and b. A value is 10, b value is 100. It check if 10 is greater than 100, it returns true. The answer is false here because b value is greater. Okay. Now coming to the initialization. Okay, there are two types of initialization. One is called static, number two called dynamic. Okay, there are two types of initialization. समस्त बुझी पाछ तो मु कोन कहूची आउ टिके धीरे कहबी कि आउ टिके धीरे कहबी ना चलिबो ठीक चलिबो. Okay, now I am writing a equal to 100, so this is called static initialization because I have initialized a equal to 100 initially. This is the initial value I have given, but I want to initialize int b equal to a plus 50. So this is called dynamic initialization. How you can say it is dynamic? Because the value of b depend on a. Because the value of a depend on, because the value of a depend on the value of b depend on a. A ର value change hele b ର value change hobo. If I am writing a plus c, that's int c equal to 50, right? So b value is called a dynamic initialization. How? Because depending on the value of a and c, but a and c are the prime. Okay, this is all about the user defined constant and initialization to a variable. Now next topic is coming to user defined constant. Most important is topic is user defined constant. How a user define a constant value? You know this a, c, b we have defined. These values can change. Let's say I'm writing a equal to 100. I can change a value is 200. I can change a value is 400 because the value of a is not fixed. But 100 I cannot change. 100 is 100. 200 is always 200. 400 is 400. The value of a change. A raw value change hela, but 100 change हेनी हला सेट पे 100 हला गुटे इंटीजर कांस्टेंट, 200 हला गुटे इंटीजर कांस्टेंट. मन करो मु एडी लिखिले हेलो hello is one constant string constant. constant आम कहबा जार वैल्यू चेंज हम ना मन कर मुझे यूजर डिफाइन गोटे constant डिफाइन करने जाऊँगी है लिखिली int roll equal to 101. This is the value. I can change roll equal to 102 also. So it is changed, means it is not a constant. But if I write a word called const, so we cannot change 102. We cannot change its value. That is called the user defined constant. Let us do it practically. How the user defined constant work. Okay. भल भाव इम्पोर्टेंस देखिए पूरा इम्पोर्टेंस देखिए सुन यूजर डिफाइन कांस्टेंट व्हेन I have defined I want to change the value. Let again I want to change. This is 4.14161 f. Now run this code. Now I am going to run this code. I will find some error or not. If I find error, then I cannot change. So I am changing roll equal to 105. Now compile. Two errors because both values are getting error. Roll number we cannot change. Pi value cannot change. Means we have defined it is fixed. But if I define int say mark, then we can also define as a final keyword. Yes, also we cannot change the value of final is roll equal to 102. We cannot do this. Also pi equal to 34.56f. So this we cannot do because there must be an error because the final value cannot be changed. Okay, we will learn later about more details final value, but keep it in mind the final keyword also define the variable as a constant. And why this const keyword getting error I will check out and explain it. Now coming to next topic, boolean constant. Now coming to user defined constant, const and final. We will see about the constant. Now coming to the ASCII code, I have already explained about the character ASCII code. See, int a equal to 97, character p equal to 97. This is different because this will consider as a small a and this will consider as a integer value. That is the difference between the integer and character. Okay, we have already covered this ASCII value. Okay, sorry, keywords. Keyword are the reserved word that represent a special meaning to the compiler. Right, now coming to the data types. Data type also we have discussed in last class, that is byte, short, int, long. There are 4 different types. Byte, short, int, long are the integer type, float and double are the decimal type, and these are the default value. If you are assigning any default variable, then its default value is 000. For a float we have to write 0.0 f. For a double 0.0 d. By default you can write or you may or you may not. For a boolean it is a false. For a character this is Unicode character, that is null, \u 4 zeros, that is null. And f represent here see 15, 0 to 15 means 1,65,000 some characters. Leave it, no need to worry about this. So broadly if you will think about, there are the data types. If you will think about the data types, for integer we will use byte. Okay, then we will use short, then you will use int, then you will use long. And for float and for double, these are the 6 fundamental for integer category, 1 for character, then next for boolean. Okay, now one more predefined class, this is string, used to store string value. Okay, now I'm giving little bit example on float. So while defining float variable, what you will do, write some value, point some value f. If not, you write 0 f by default. If you not write f, then it will not treat as a float. Okay, So coming to the code answer. हाँ को हाँ असाइन करिया पे क्या लिखिया पड़छ हला फ्लोट r इक्वल टू 45.0 f जदि मन कर मु f छाड़ देछि 0.45 खाली लिखिली हला ना देखो कंपाइल कली कोन कहला वन एरर why this will treat as a float conversion loss of conversion because by default ये everything is treated as double देखो मु जदि एबे लिखिबे डबल p इक्वल टू मु लिखली सम वैल्यू पॉइंट सम वैल्यू हला ना semicolon now running no error because it does not require d for a default we can write d no problem पचा न्यू लाइन आसिला हला मैसेज दे लो द वैल्यू ऑफ r प्लस r आई डू प्लस जदि कार डाउट अछि किछि मत पचारि पारियो खाली फ्लोट रो टिके स्पेसिफिकेशन कहिबार थिला दैट इज 0.0 f लेखा जाई थाए डबल पाई 0.0 d बट यू कैन इग्नोर d छाड़ी पारियो हला नाउ कमिंग टू द वेरिएबल पुट्स वैल्यू वेरिएबल कौन variable is a one type of a memory location see you will ask me where is your address so what I will tell you my address is Ganpati Nagar 4th line Barampur if I will go outside definitely I will say this address similarly when we are declaring a variable it allocates some memory space and each variable have three things see say I am defining a variable. This is a location of the variable. I am writing here a. This is a, and I am writing it is a integer type. Okay, int a. This is int a. Semicolon must in every. So if I defining int a, then I have given int a equal to 50. So what is the value of a? A is 50. What is the name of the variable? That is a. And what is the address? So same address 3 4 5 7 9 like this some address dynamically it is allocated in memory in primary memory of the computer system not in secondary memory because whenever we will shut down the system or when we will close the our program the memory it is released the memory automatically means by using a special features in Java that is called garbage collector. Garbage collector is a technique where the value or the object that allocates some memory space is removed. This is about the declaration. So to declare a variable, how we can declare a variable? We cannot write your own wish. So there must be a rule. It must be start with an alphabet or underscore. It must not contain any space or any special characters. Special characters like bracket, round bracket, square bracket, must not any space. Every variable must have a data type. Variable data type रहिबा दरकार. Its length not more than 255 रहिबा दरकार. So these are the rules we must will follow. It must not be a keyword. Keyword ही न थिबो हला. It must not be a keyword माने ए जो आमे देखिले भी keyword पढिले these are the keywords ए भितर कोडा भी गोटे तमे लिखियो break equal to 50 हबो कि break represent a special meaning तमे लिखियो byte equal to 100 अरे byte is one data type so we cannot use these all. So these are the rules for defining a variable. I have given some example also. Float r equal to some value, double k equal to 3 hala. So you keep it in mind while declaring the variable is also important. Like you have to define. Let you are going to represent employee number. So what you will do? Int emp space number. So it is a wrong declaration because there is a space. For this you can use a underscore sign. You can use a underscore sign instead of a space. But you cannot add a space. Generally, we are writing also alphanumeric variable like int m1. This is possible because it is an alphanumeric variable. But we cannot write 1m, 4s. We cannot write. Okay. So these are the invalid declaration. And also you cannot write int r plus c equal to, means we cannot write r plus c equal to 10. The 10 will assign to either r or c. So plus sign we cannot use. These are the special symbols we cannot use in the variable name. Variable name, according to the rules, we have to define. If you know the declaration of a variable name, definitely we will know how to declare a class. Also we can know how to declare the class name. Almost same rules, but only one things we have to follow: the first letter capital for a class. Java, it is a one type of standard. Java गोटे स्टैंडर्ड अच्छी तुम क्लास नेम जो डिफाइन कर तार फास्ट नेम रा कैपिटल लिख बा तुम देख प्री डिफाइन क्लास गुड़िक भी सेमती डिफाइन है. So this is about the declaration of a variable. Now coming to the operators. The arithmetic operators are used for a arithmetical calculation, that is plus, minus, multiplication, division and modulus. Modulus to find remainder, and this is divide to find the quotient. Quotient means bhagafala, or modulus means to find a remainder. Directly you can work with this. Now let's say I am writing int a equal to 100, b equal to 50. So I can do calculate int c equal to a plus b, used here addition operator. Int d equal to a minus b, I have used the subtraction. Int d equal to int e equal to, I am using a by b. So while dividing, there is a chances for getting decimal value. For this you can define it as a double. Okay. Similarly, you can find the remainder. 100 by 50. What is the remainder? Remainder is 0. If it is completely divisible, then it is s equal to a mod b. A mod b. B here mod means it will find the remainder. Completely bhago sheso ami joda koche. Complete divisible hela pare jaha baloka rohibo, that is remainder. So, right? So now coming to the relational operator. Relational operators are less than equal to, greater than equal to, double equal to, not equal to. These all operators always returns true or false. These all operators returns true or false, used as a condition. Condition means if you are going to compare two value, so what we will do? We will compare if a greater than b. So what will be the result? If the value is greater, then it returns true. If the value is less, then it will return false. Similarly, we can use double equal to. Double equal to for comparison and single equal to for assignment. A equal to 10, a double equal to 10. What is the difference? A equal to 10 means assigning the value to a variable. A double equal to 10 means we are comparing the value is 10 or not. Right? So we are already familiar with less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to, not equal to. Let's say a value is 100. I am writing a is not equal to b. A is not equal to b. It's true because a value, b value not same. If I will write a equal to b, false because a value, b value is not. If I write a not equal to b, then it is true because both values are not the same. If both values are same, then it will display false. In this case, it is false, right? So this is about the relational operators. Okay. Now coming to the next topic. This is assignment operator, assign value to a variable, and there is a logical operator. Logical operators are most important. It is used in multiple conditions. These operators are used in multiple conditions. These operators are used in multiple conditions. How it is in multiple conditions? See, I am writing here a, b and one more variable called c equal to say 500. I want to find the highest. So what I will do? First compare a greater than b. and A greater than C. Means this AND operators returns true if both conditions are true. The AND operators returns true. This is one more condition. Okay, so keep it in mind. If it is true, if both conditions true, then it returns true. If it true and false, it is false. If both are false, if one is false, one is true, it is false. If both are false, then it is also false. But we are getting only one condition. When all the conditions are true, then this AND operator works. Keep it in mind. While writing business logic in the program, we will use this operator. So, if both conditions true, then it returns true. Not both. If all conditions true and true and true and true is true. Out of these all, if only one is false, then the output is false. माने कोड़ा गोटे भी कंडीशन false है ला false. Otherwise, it returns true. देखो आउटपुट रे देखो आमे एबे एठी कले सब only so if all conditions are true then only true. मोडी दीटा कंडीशन पकेली आमे 10 टा भी कंडीशन पकेई पारे 50 टा भी कंडीशन पकेई पारे सब जगह ट्रू हेले ही हे पारे. गोटे एग्जांपल भी मु लिखि देउची. मु लिखिली if a equal to 5 and b equal to 10 and c equal to 50 and d equal to 90. If all values are satisfy the condition, then it is true. मु लिखिली int a equal to 5, comma b equal to 10, comma c equal to 50, comma d equal to 90. So this condition will be true or false? True. Obviously it is true because it satisfies all the conditions. Let's say in last condition, last value I have written 100. Is it true? No, it is false. Okay, coming to the OR case. Okay, OR case. See, OR. This is also called a pipe symbol. You will find like this type of a line. The garo सीधा garo पाइबो. होला. One is condition, or one more is condition. Okay, OR condition रे कौन हुए? If both conditions are true, then the result is true. It is true. If one is condition true, one is false, also true. If this is false, first condition is false, second condition is true, also true. If both the conditions are false, then the result is false. Manas join heichi kire manas achi manas. If both the conditions are false, then only it is false. But otherwise, any one condition is true, then it is true. Only one condition true हेले भी true ही पारे. और case for example मु लिखिबी I am using a character ch. मु गोटे character टी input करिबी. जदि मोर ch जदि a हबो, if ch is equal to a or ch equal to b or ch equal to o, I want to print. मन करो ch रो वैल्यू मु लिखिली a. ट्रू. ch रो वैल्यू मु लिखिली k. फॉल्स बिकॉज़ ये तीनटा भीतर कोडा नै. ch रो वैल्यू o लिखिली. Means if one condition is satisfied, then it is true because it is OR. हला. Not माने complement. It is complement. And or not. मु लिखिबी not a. Not ch equal to a. It is true because first time this condition is false. Ch equal to a, no, ch ro value कौन अछि? O अछि. So if I write not, then it is false. Clear? So this is about the arithmetical logical operators. Then coming to assignment operator, we have completed. Now coming to the shorthand operator. See, shorthand operators to write the statement in shortcut way. Nothing else. Plus equal to a plus equal to 5. A equal to a plus 5. The user can write, say, I am writing here int a. Int a. ମୁଁ ଲେଖିଲି a equal to a plus 10 ଲେଖିଲି ଯାହା a plus equal to 10 ଲେଖିଲି ତାହା शॉर्टकट वे लिखा है a रो वैल्यू जहा थिला मन कर a रो वैल्यू मु लिखिची 1 हेले 1 plus 10 केते हला 11 द वैल्यू ऑफ a is 1 plus 10 is equal to 11 now a value updated to 11 this is also same similarly मु लिखिली int b equal to 5 and लिखिली b equal to b plus 4 so what is the b value 5 plus 4 equal to 9 so b value is now 9 also I can write b plus equal to 9 sorry 4 so both the statement here correct this is written in shorthand this is written in a large hand बुझ पारछ okay so like this the given divide equal to mod equal to plus equal to minus 2 now most important operator this plus plus and minus minus this plus plus called increment and minus minus called decrement operator next we will go for the ternary operator after completing ternary operator we will complete our lesson today we will go for bitwise operator tomorrow because it will take a lot of time to explain okay and this is nothing plus minus we will use ternary binary now we are moving to the plus plus and minus minus operator see plus plus operator is used in two way use of a plus plus sign okay plus plus later I am writing int a equal to 5 I am writing int a equal to 5 so I will write a equal to a plus 1 what is the value of a the 6 so we can also write a plus plus or we can write plus plus a both represent same its value it will increase to 5 plus 1 and 5 plus 1 but written in two different style one style is prefix number 2 is postfix one is called pre माने आगुरु prefix number 2 is postfix only little difference on the same line not with the second line also same line let I am writing int a equal to say 5 I am writing int r equal to say the r value I want to use plus plus a plus see how it is different now the value of a I have used at first the value is 5 first it increased to a that changes to 6 so its value is now 6 plus now it will give 6 but not 7 why now it will gives value first then increase so that is called a postfix pre means aguru plus plus a ago plus symbol अछि so first add hobo post माने परे होबो first value दबो तापर add post means it will return the value first then increase its value it will gives value first then increase see how it work how I am writing here r equal to plus plus a means the value of a is 5 first increased then given value now here first given value then increase so increase is not affected if I write here plus a then definitely I will get a 7 because already increased to 7 but stored in memory this value 7 is stored in memory and next time I will get its value as a 7 so this is the difference between prefix and postfix on the same line but if I will write here int I'm writing int k equal to 1 I'm writing plus plus k and k plus plus and print k So what is the difference? Simple, nothing is difference for these two lines, because simple it increase one by one. K value is 1, increased to 2, now increased to 3, and print 3 because the next line. But in the same line the value will be reflect, because it gives value and stored in a memory. When I will use for next time, then its value is affected. ଯେତେବେଳେ आर value ମୁଁ next time use କରିବି ସେତେବେଳେ ये affected होची, because memory store ହେଇକି permanently change ହେଇକି ଥାଏ. So this is the use of a prefix and postfix. Like plus plus, we can also use minus minus to decrease the value of a variable. Plus plus जेमिति आमे गोटे बढ़ेले सेमिति डिक्रीज करिया पाए आमे माइनस माइनस सिंबल यूज कर परिया. That is the use of decrement operator, right? I hope that you all are getting this knowledge, prefix and postfix. Please, another operator, this is the last, it will take 5 minutes more to explain. Okay, this operator having three part. One is condition, then question mark, then expression 1, then expression 2. See, this operator also represented as a question mark colon sign. क्वेश्चन मार्क साथ में कॉलन साइन जो जगह थिबो तमे से बुझी पारियो जे ये होची टर्नरी ऑपरेटर और ए कंडीशनल ऑपरेटर. हाउ दिस ऑपरेटर वर्क? फर्स्ट चेक विथ कंडीशन. इफ कंडीशन ट्रू, then expression 1 will execute. Anything you are written here, it will execute. If a condition is false, then it will move to the expression 2. Right? भले के बुझो. फर्स्ट कंडीशन यदि ट्रू हुए, then expression 1 को जीवो. कंडीशन जदि फॉल्स हुए, एक्सप्रेशन 2 को जीवो. हला तार विषय वस्तु हला एति. हला सो दिस इज आल्सो कॉल्ड टर्नरी ऑपरेटर. टर्नरी because three operands are there. What is operand and operator? Operator are the symbols, operand are the values. Operators are the symbols, operand are the values. Values साथीरे operator काम करे. हला so now coming to the condition, expression 1, expression 2. Let us see in one example. Let I am writing a value int a equal to 50 and b equal to say 60. I want to find the greatest. So how I will use this? I can write r equal to, if a greater than b, now condition, if this condition is true, it returns value a because a is greater, colon, if not greater, then returns value of b. Print the system out dot println greatest plus r. Greatest r. Now print this. Check. Compile. Execute. So greatest is 60 we are getting here. We are getting result greatest is 60 because if the condition is false here and returns the b value. Now compare for one more value. Now comparing this. Okay. Now compile. We will compile successfully and running. This greatest is 150 because we are getting a value is 150. Okay. Now if greater, I want to find its square. Otherwise I want to find its plus 100. Now run this. So this is find the square of 150 square because this is greater. Okay. So I am writing this one. So it returns 160, means it returns the second value. Right? So I hope that you are getting clear idea about this operator. If this condition is true, then first expression, in expression anything you will write, that will return here. Okay, now this part, okay, one more model. So I am writing string k equal to, if a greater than b, question mark, greater plus a, colon, otherwise greater b plus b. Okay, this is greater. I want to print the k value. Colon greater a colon oh last bracket right. Okay, now see here greatest 60 greater 60 means we can also return a string value to k. What I mean to say, we can also return a string value. एठी हम string value टा add करथिले एठी directly string value टा return करथिले आउ केमनी करि परिया ना directly we can use also in print statement आपको ए भितरे print statement भितरे instead of k we can write now compile and execute. We are getting the result directly. Okay, we are also getting the result directly. So similarly, the different way and different purpose we can use these ternary operators. Ternary operators is operators like a conditional operator. So it requires a condition. First part condition. If condition is true, then the true part will execute. If the condition is false, then false part means else part like execute. So more details we will cover in next class, that is called bitwise operators. After bitwise operators we will go for programming. So then there will be no more theory and it will start only the running race programming. Okay, so thank you all guys for watching this video. Please comment, share your doubts and subscribe this video if you really like. Thank you.